So, good morning, gang. Happy Saturday. Buenos dias. So, the Yankee youth movement made a good first impression last night against Justin Verlander and the Astros. He gave up 4 home runs. Jason Dominguez, the Martian, his debut, first swing in the majors, opposite field 2-run shot. Austin Wells got a hit in his first at bat, complimenting the mammoth home runs by Judge, Stanton, and even DJ. What a way to compliment the youth and the veterans and all that stuff. There was a different energy last night, a different enthusiasm, a different focus, and I'm excited about it. And I hope you are too. I really do. And I'm hoping that these guys get more opportunities, and I hope that they're more consistent with their performance, so that we have things to look forward to in the future. But there is a prevailing theme. Okay, well, I'll mention some names: Aaron Judge, Anthony Volpe, Jason Dominguez, Austin Wells, Everson Pereira, Oswald Peraza, Will Warren, Clayton Beater, Drew Thorpe, some of their exciting pitching prospects, and more. Rodriguez, Brandon Maya. The list keeps going, right, of names that we can be excited about. And especially now with some of these guys actually getting opportunities, which has been a strange occurrence in Yankee land. So being excited is, to me, it's a good thing. But they all have one prevailing theme, right? One prevailing theme. Okay? It's not Brian Sabian. It's not Stick Michael. May he rest in peace. It's this man. Brian Cashman. Yeah. Because despite what people say or think and feel, people can have their opinions. And that's totally fine. And has he made his fair share of questionable trades and signings? Abso-freaking-lutely. Head-scratching moves? Abso-freaking-lutely. No doubt about it. But the opinions don't change the facts. Okay? And the facts are, every one of those guys I mentioned was either traded for by Brian Cashman, drafted by Brian Cashman, or signed internationally by Brian Cashman. He has his footprint on every one of those guys that we're excited about. Every one of them. Okay? And like I said before, and I'll say it again, I'm going to give it to you both sides here. Good and the bad. Call out his questionable moves, yes. But I'm giving credit where it's due too, right? That's the full story, the full scope. I put out a tweet on this last night. I knew it was going to happen. I figured that the haters were going to be a little butthurt. And, some of them are going to be there pouting, because of the daily need to find a way to trash Brian Cashman for stuff that they don't like. And heaven forbid we give him credit for something. It could be a little bit of an outrage. And again, if he's sitting here bragging about how good he is and all this stuff, and he's doing something that no one else is doing and blah, I could see the argument for ego. There's so much talking points recently about ego. He has a huge ego. He's not blah, blah, blah. Are our egos going to get in the way of giving him credit where it's due? Right? It's a fact. Can't change it as much as we don't want, as much as we might want it to. It's a fact. So, kudos to Brian Cashman for bringing in these guys that we're all excited about. So, it doesn't change his questionable moves? No, it does not. They're going to be there too. But this is the other side that I think is important to point out, which is why I keep saying I'm going to give it to you good and bad, right? I know, we got some people on with Cashman lover and blah, blah, blah. You get the usual ignorant comments and ignorant, stuff and blah, blah, blah from certain folks. I get it. And that's fine. But unlike, it's just not only Cashman, it's anybody. It's anybody. Well, you give credit where it's due, and then you can criticize accordingly too. But I'm going to play on both sides in this channel here. I want to give it to you both ways because I want you to know all the stuff. Okay? It's not fair to you if I know the whole story, but I'm only giving you the side that I want you to have. I'd be robbing and cheating my viewers, and I won't do that. So some folks may not like it. That's totally fine. There's an ointment for that. Okay. Yeah. But, you know, I hope that these guys continue to perform. I really do. And it gives us things to look forward to. It really, really does. And as long as these guys, keep giving them an opportunity. And again, Cashman may get reassigned this offseason. We don't know. May get fired. They're going to get evaluated, right? He might get promoted to a different position, and somebody else be brought in. It doesn't matter. His footprint is on all these guys that we're excited about. Every single one of them. So, me personally, I'm not going to let you go get in the way of giving them credit for that. I'm not going to do it, but load up the comments. Let me know what you think, one way or the other, gang. Let's talk about it, okay? Yankees won last night. I'm confident that they'll take 2 out of 3 from Houston. I really hope so. And then they go back and face Detroit again. They come back home and face Detroit, I think, for 3 or 4 before Milwaukee and Old Timers Day. So Yankees have an opportunity here to win a couple series. So I think they're still pretty far away from postseason, but at the same time, at the very least, put themselves in a position to have a 500 record. And again, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens one way or the other. But today's topic of the day is this. We'll talk about later as well. We'll get to the post game and hopefully celebrate another Yankees win. And I appreciate all you. And again, we're on the road to 20,000 subs. So if you're not subscribed to the channel and you don't mind stuff like this too, you want both sides of the story. You want all the information. This is definitely a great place for you. So come along for the ride and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. It means the world. And if you enjoy the content, hit the thumbs up too. But have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll talk to you all next time.